Are you looking for the best Wi-Fi 7 routers? In this video we will look at some of the 5 best Wi-Fi 7 routers on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. TP-Link Archer B800 Wi-Fi 7 Router. TP-Link's Archer B800 is a great choice for the average user looking to upgrade to Wi-Fi 7. There are tons of settings you can play around with, and it provides solid performance and range. You can also check out the Archer B550 if you'd like to spend even less. TP-Link has a two-pronged approach to its consumer Wi-Fi 7 routers, with the Archer B800 and Archer B550 models. The former is going to suit a lot of people's needs without going way over budget. Theoretical throughput hits 1,376 megabits per second on the 2.4 GHz frequency, 5,760 megabits per second on 5 GHz, and 11,520 megabits per second on 6 GHz, and there are 8 built-in antennas with beamforming capabilities to deliver a strong and reliable signal to your devices. The back of the router has 4 2.5 gigabits per second LAN ports, 2 10 gigabits per second WAN/LAN ports, one with SFP plus fiber combo support, and a USB-A port for connecting other devices like removable storage. The new V-Fold design is a fresh look for TP-Link, and there's even an embedded LED screen on the front that can display things like weather and time. It also supports TP-Link's Easy Mesh tech for those who need better coverage. At about $500, it's one of the more affordable Wi-Fi 7 routers on the market, and it should suit most users who don't have specific high-end demands. Number 2. TP-Link Archer B550 Wi-Fi 7 Routers. TP-Link's Archer B550 is a more affordable alternative to the B800. It lacks some of the high-end features, like 10 gigabits per second wired connectivity and as much range and throughput, but it should be a more affordable way for people to get started with Wi-Fi 7. The TP-Link Archer B550 is the more affordable sibling to the B800, coming in at just $300. Its theoretical throughput isn't nearly as impressive, but it'll still easily handle the average user's traffic with 574 megabits per second on the 2.4 GHz frequency, 2,880 megabits per second on 5 GHz, and 5,760 megabits per second on 6 GHz. It relies on 6 internal antennas with beamforming instead of 8, which means it might not be as suited to large, crowded homes or offices. The Archer B550 follows the same new V-Fold design as the B800, but it's more compact. It's compatible with Easy Mesh for broader coverage, and it has plenty of useful settings if you'd like to customize your network. The back of the router includes 5 2.5 gigabits per second LAN ports and a USB-A 3.0 port. You're out of luck if you're looking for 10 gigabits per second wired connectivity. While it's overall not as impressive as the Archer B800, it's a great way to dip your toes into Wi-Fi 7 water without breaking the bank. Number 3. Netgear Nighthawk Triband Wi-Fi 7 Router. Netgear's Nighthawk RS700S is the right choice for anyone looking to save space in their home or office. It has a sleek upright design, offering a decent selection of ports, strong throughput, and wide range. Netgear's Nighthawk RS700S is a relatively compact option for those with less space to give to their Wi-Fi 7 router. It's fanless but manages to keep its cool under load, and it boasts strong theoretical throughout across bands. At 2.4 GHz it hits about 1,400 megabits per second, 5 GHz hits about 5,800 megabits per second, and 6 GHz hits about 11,500 megabits per second. The slim chassis nevertheless has 8 antennas inside, with coverage for up to 3,500 square feet, as claimed by Netgear. The back of the upright router has a single 10 gigabits per second LAN port, one 10 gigabits per second WAN port, for 1 gigabit per second LAN ports, and a USB-A 3.0 port for connecting removable storage and other devices. Some of the more advanced features, like Netgear Armor and Smart Parental Controls, do require paying extra for a subscription, but they're certainly not mandatory add-ons for all users. Number 4. TP-Link Triband Wi-Fi 7 B22000 Whole Home Mesh System. Want to get started with Wi-Fi 7 mesh networking right from the start? TP-Link's Deco B85 was the first mesh option available, and it continues to be a top option for anyone who needs wide coverage and strong performance. TP-Link's Deco B85 is technically a mesh Wi-Fi 7 router, but we're including it here as an option for anyone who needs a wide-ranging setup right from the start. TP-Link beat its competitors to the Wi-Fi 7 mesh market, and the Deco B85 has so far proven to be a reliable and powerful option even as other mesh options have now entered the conversation. The Deco B85 can handle heavy demand thanks to theoretical throughput hitting 1,376 megabits per second on the 2.4 GHz frequency, 8,640 megabits per second on 5 GHz, and 11,520 on 6 GHz. Each unit has 8 internal antennas, as well as 2 built-in fans to keep everything cool. Ports include dual 2.5 gigabits per second WAN/LAN, 10 gigabits per second WAN/LAN, and 10 gigabits per second WAN/LAN combined with SFP Plus support. It also has a USB-A 3.0 port. Wired backhaul is supported for the best performance possible. It starts at $1,000 for a 2-pack, but you can add a third node if needed for another $500. Setup, like with other Deco products, is easy as long as you don't mind using the TP-Link app. Number 5. Asus ROG Rapture Wi-Fi 6E Gaming Router. World's first quad-band Wi-Fi 6E gaming router, ultra-fast Wi-Fi 6E, 802.11ax, quad-band Wi-Fi router boosts speeds up to 16,000 Mbps of power supply, AC input, 110V 240V, 50 to 60 Hz, DC output, 19V with max 3.42A current, 19.5V with max 3.33A current. New 6 GHz frequency band, wider channels and higher capacity delivers higher performance, lower latency, and less interference. Expanded coverage, the exclusive Asus Range Boost Plus improves signal range and overall coverage. Dual 10G ports, enjoy up to 10x faster data transfer speeds for bandwidth-demanding tasks with two 10 gigabits per second WAN/LAN ports. 2.5G WAN port, 2.5 gigabits per second port prioritizes all network traffic and unlocks the full potential of Wi-Fi 6. Triple-level game acceleration, accelerate game traffic every step of the way, from device to game server. Easy extendable network, enjoy seamless roaming with rich, advanced features by adding any AI mesh-compatible router.